am Priyanka from Business Northeast. We welcome you to the show Business Conversation. We are very happy to know about the Skill Development Institute initiative of All India. We'd like to know more about it from you.
You are most welcome. Actually, the Skill Development Institute Guwahati, it was started in the year 2017. Skill India Mission is a government initiative. Under this umbrella, All India thought that why not we should start one Skill Development Institute here in Guwahati in this catchment region for Northeastern people. The vision is this, to study the skill gap analysis, to do the skill gap analysis among the students of this Northeast, and to teach them, to skill them, so that in future they will get better placement in different regions.
Okay.
So with this objective, we have started under Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and our management also directed to establish as soon as possible, so that the noble objective will be fulfilled.
Okay. So, what is the eligibility to take part in this course? Because there are some people or some youth who are only matriculate, some are graduates. So, what is the basic requirement?
Actually, SDIG Skill Development Guwahati is having 17 courses. So, they are having different eligibility criteria. Few courses it is required 10 pass, and few courses it is required the students should pass 10+2. And one course, this machine operation, its eligibility is 8 pass.
Okay.
So there are different levels, actually different courses, it's required different qualification.
Okay. So is there any fee for this, or is there any scholarship facility for the
Yes,
students?
no scholarship facility is there, and no fee is required
Okay.
for the students. Only lump sum, actually, the 1000 rupees we take from the students, that is refundable. After passing out, we refund them.
Okay. So how many students you have trained so far?
So far, actually, our SDIG Skill Development Institute Guwahati started in 2017, and as of now, actually, till date, around 5000 students already passed out in different trades.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So we welcome you to Business Northeast. We are really willing to know about the recent inauguration of solar panel installer by Skill Development Institute. Kindly let us know.
Okay, thank you, Priyanka, and very good afternoon to the viewers. Before I touch upon your solar PV installer course, which was an initiative taken by SDIG, let me tell you a brief background of what this SDIG is all about. So you have already met a secretary of the SDIG, Mr. Raju Saikia. He has already spoken in length about the whole institute. The whole idea of establishing this institute is to skill the youth of Assam and Northeast, and it is under the vision of Honorable Prime Minister for skilling India. And we had 2 courses running in that particular institute, which is physically located in North Guwahati, Uttar Fulong, and that was set up way back in 2018. There are 2 courses that are running, and it has been successfully running with a resource partner called Learn It India, and those are the certified industrial welders and certified industrial electricians. And over the years, huge number of your certified, candidates have been placed across India, and they have been doing very good. They have been placed in very, reputed industries. And this particular institute, the placement has been so good that it has become ever so popular day by day. So these 2 courses were going on in the institute, apart from several other courses which was taken up by our resource partners across Guwahati. That is, they carry out the courses, for example, hospitality management, then your automotive, then so many other trades were taken up by different other institutes. And Oil India is a partner with this resource agencies, and they have been also placing this successful candidates in several industries across India.
Okay.
So it can be seen there is a sure shot success over the last several years. I am new to this whole thing because I took over charge of Chief Executive Officer SDIG recently from 1st of May. But what I can understand from the history books that this institute is running in with great guns. I have seen, for example, after I have joined, I have interacted with all those, people who have come from different nook and corners of Assam and Northeast. We have got people from Tripura and so many other nook and corners from villages mainly, small towns. And what I find that there are some ITIs also, and those candidates, even after carrying out ITIs or some other expertise trades, have not been placed. Whereas the difference with our course from SDIG is that people, once they complete, or the candidates, once they complete this specialized course, they are being placed 100%. It is another matter that out of 100% some people come out, but overall it's been a very high percentage that has been maintained over the years. And this is exactly what Honorable Prime Minister, our vision is all about.
Yeah.
Skilling India, getting sustainable jobs. In line with that, of late, the entire nation is going ahead with renewable energy, that is net zero. So this whole idea of starting the course solar PV installer, that is called actually Surya Mitra under the National Institute of Solar Energy, under the Ministry of Renewable Energy. So they have actually started partnering with several resource agencies for skilling people in green jobs, in renewable, particularly solar energy, wind energy, and one day I was going through some, some articles, and I realized that India and Assam is in need of huge number of skilled labor force to implement the green energy initiatives of the government. So we discussed with our Director HR and my entire team, and we thought, why not take an initiative of starting a solar PV installer course here, because it is the in thing now. It is of great demand right now. So what happened? We came to know that our existing agency, that is the resource center, that is Learned India, they are also certified. They have this certified agencies of Surya Mitra, that is the government agency. So it made things much more easier for us, because we have to partner with such certified Government of India certified agencies. So it became much easier for us, because in the same institute they are carrying out this certified industrial welder and the industrial electrician. So we started a discussion with them. We got a proposal, and then we approached our management, Director HR and our management, and we were given the go ahead. We are very pleased actually, and in fact we are immensely pleased actually to inform you that 4th of September, our Director HR himself was present to inaugurate this initiative from SDIG. I am sure in course of time we will keep on expanding so that we meet the our nation's green energy initiatives, because to get a net zero as per what Honorable Prime Minister and the Government of India has planned, I think this is a small part of the whole thing. It's not only about big corporations and big companies taking steps, but it's also about having people at the right places.
Okay.
So we need a lot of these skilled people, and we're thankful to you, Priyanka, and your news channel, that you have come to know about this, and you have come so far to understand and know, so that viewers can also know the one reason we like about media coming to us about the Skill Development Institute or Skill Development Initiative is we want more people from the entire Assam and Northeast to come and join this this whole movement. Unless we spread this information, we spread this message to the villages and towns and small cities, it'll our whole mission will fail. So once again, I take this opportunity to thank you and your news channel for covering this, and I hope that in future and with this interview or with this discussion or with this interactive session, you would be able to pass it down to the the youngsters, the millennials, the latest generation of people, and so they come forward, and in fact, because of our interaction with the media of late, we have found lot of inquiries with our Skill Development Institute. Everyone wants to come and join, because the biggest thing is not only about the purpose, that is learning the whole skill, it's also about placement, and everyone is getting placed. Recently, I'd like to share with you that some of our welders got into Adani, L&T infrastructure in Gujarat with huge pay, and I think once they get high pay and best of jobs, that will also allow us as a grapevine information and through your media information for people to evince more interest. So we expect that more people will come and join this whole thing. We are trying to expand our Skill Development Institute as much as possible. We have some future plans of having our own institute, but I guess that will take some time. But right now, our efforts will be on to keep us sustained, and with your media communication, we will be able to reach every nook and corner of this of Assam and Northeast. Thank you, Priyanka.
Okay. So another question, like how do you reach out to the students, like how they reach out to you?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. There are two ways of doing this. One is actually the alumni, the people, the candidates who pass out. They themselves become ambassadors actually. So when they go back to their villages, to their towns, to their small towns, and then nook and corner, so people, their age group, their friends, their neighbors, they inquire. What are you doing? What have you done? So once this whole thing gets spread to their own villages actually, very interesting. And on top of that, our resource agency Learned India, they have their own system of mobilizing people, because they are supposed to mobilize people across the Northeast. Then we also get references of lot of government also wanting to pick up our people also. So and we do that also. We try to accommodate each and every one. Of course, we have limitations with the number of seats available. As of now, the certified electrician batch, we have got only 30 seats, and the certified welder is 30 seats. And this time we have started this solar, there's also 30 seats. So seats are limited, considering the fact that the institute is located in Uttar Fulum. But I'm sure in future, whatever plans we have, our company has big plans to go for our own institute. I think in that case, of course, that will take some time. And however, in that case, we will be able to skill a larger number of people and to make India ready.
Okay. So like you said that there are so many students are involved in this. So from what sector of society these students generally belong? Are they rural, urban?
They are very much rural. They are mainly below poverty line students. We normally target them because what we see, they have that zeal, they have that motivation to do something in life, and that's where we try to take it, we try to, motivate them, and we try to take it in our fold. So we feel that those people who are actually trained in sometime in ITI, or they are class 12 pass, and they are searching for avenues, those are the people we target.
Okay. So, as we know that agriculture is a mainstay of the economy, as more and more emphasis is given by the government of India, Assam for skill development, don't you think that if youth are trained in this kind of things, that they will deviate from interest in the agriculture?
I fully agree. In that case, I just want to apprise you that Oil India Limited in field headquarters Duliajan, they have got a society called Oil India Rural Development Society.
Okay.
So they have taken lot of initiatives for whatever on this agricultural side.
Oh.
Yeah, we have tied up with Assam Agriculture University. Then for a lot of this cultivation, extending financial assistance. Then we give tillers, power tillers. The distribution take place every year. Almost, I think, huge number of power tillers. I think almost 50-60 power tillers. Then carrying vans. Everything has been provided. So that's another story which you can, in case you happen to visit to Duliajan, you'll be able to find out. But where we are concerned as a skill development institute in Guwahati, we are limited to certain trades. So whatever trades I have actually shared with you, we are doing that trade. Whereas another part of our company is into agriculture.
Okay. So, like as you said that many students are there, but do you have any collaborations with other organizations for making your work a successful objective?
See, firstly, that's what I said. We are working under Hydrocarbon Sector Council actually. This is a collaboration of all these petroleum companies. So all these petroleum companies get together and they have started this whole skill development institutes. There are skill development institutes not only in Guwahati, it is in Vizag, Bhubaneswar, I think in Kochi. So they are all operated by different companies. So the skill development institute in Guwahati is operated by Oil India Limited, whereas Bhubaneswar is, I think, Indian Oil Corporation Limited. I think Kochi is by Bharat Petroleum Company Limited. So we keep having this general council meetings and interactive meetings where out of those interaction with all these companies, we come to know a lot of new things happening.
Okay.
So this is how the whole thing works. Our director HR of all these companies are members of the this Hydrocarbon Skill Council. So and we have got chairman and CEOs. So everything works in a very beautiful manner. The moment interaction takes place, a lot of information and keeps passing on, and there's a lot of dissemination of information.
Okay.
That's how it helps us.
So we are interested to know, do you have any international collaboration now or in future? Do you have any?
No, we don't have. But at the same time, the other day, when we inaugurated this solar PV installer, we were discussing that net zero is not an India phenomenon or an Assam phenomenon. It's a global phenomenon. So you never know. Today we are skilling this people or the candidates, 30 candidates we have picked up for this net zero, so that they understand how this solar PV whole thing works. So in years to come, of course, everything evolves. So in years to come, you don't know that it can go international also. Because right now we are considering more the state and the national level. But the way things are coming up, how do you know these candidates that we are skilling may go up to a level where they go international also? So this it's not an impossibility, it's a possibility in future.
Okay. So like every good thing has some challenges. What challenges Skill Development Institute has faced so far to achieve its targets?
I think one is that although our company is pushing it, but as I said, the the masses has to know. Means everyone has to be aware It's not that Oil India Limited, we of course, we have some government mandate, we have a company mandate. There is also one reason why we are doing it. Apart from our most important CSR initiative of skilling actually the youth. But the general people has to start becoming aware. For example, we have this 90 students right now. So 90 students, they are disseminating this information to their own nearby villages. But I think this has to be a movement. It has to be a movement where you are also included. So how far you as a media can reach the nook and corner of this state or the notice that these are the skill development initiatives taken by some companies, and how far people actually take advantage of this whole thing. That's the whole story. So it has to be a movement per se.
Okay. So the last question: what future plans you have with this institute and for the students or new courses like that?
Yeah, as I told you, we have a institute in Uttar Fulum, which is actually a limited physical structure. So we can only accommodate up to 90 students, which we had 60 students so far at a batch. Now we are actually initiated this solar PV, so total 90 students. Beyond that, we don't have the capacity. But meanwhile, our company has already initiated plans to build our own actually skill development institute. Government, we have gone to the government. Government has also given some land because some government is also very keen to become a to actually motivate the entire the people for getting skill. So let's see what happens in future. But definitely we have big plans.
Okay.